Morning all, ShedTorque here. I'm having a whinge just because I've been stuck in traffic for ages. It's reminded me of a conversation I had the other day with somebody. I went to see my friend who's just retired. He used to work with me, late 60s. We were sat having a beer. I'd been out on the bike, motorbike all day, sat having a beer. When I got back, I was clearly in jeans, t-shirt, leather jacket, whatever. And this guy came and joined us. He must have been 70. Must have knew my mate. And my mate rolled his eyes a bit when he turned up. Anyway, he was a farmer, and he just noticed, I think, leather jacket and whatever, and we were just chatting, and then it came up that I ride a bike. And then straight away, he was just, his tone changed. It was almost like he was offended that I rode a motorbike. He said, the most dangerous things on the road. Most dangerous things on the road. You know, idiots, all of them. I'm sat there wearing bike gear, right? Of course, other people took offence at that a little bit. I said, no, it's fine. He's entitled to his opinion, for what it's worth, you know. I said, what makes you think that? What experiences have you had? They're always going too fast, overtaking when they shouldn't be, and all this sort of thing. I said, well, clearly you've had some negative experiences of motorbikes, which is fine, but you can't label everybody. He wouldn't have it. I said, look, right, when I follow a tractor and it's pulling a tanker that they use for silaging or whatever, muck spreading. I followed one the other day, coming back from Aberystwyth. Rear tyres are really, really wide on it, and it's bobbing all over the road, and it's a good foot over the white line, maybe a bit more. I said, if I come round the corner on my bike, I don't stand a chance, because look how far into the road he is. So I explained this, and I said, now I've seen that with various trailers and things that tractors pull many, many times on the other side of the road, because it's so wide. Or if it's not wider than the one side of the road, very often they do drive towards the middle, and it's definitely over the white line. I've got it on video footage from a few rides. So I'm aware they're meant to have a police escort if it's over a certain width, because it can't be on the other side of the road. And I'm also aware that they not always do. And I said to him, so what if I turn around and say all farmers are idiots because of that? Because of them trailers, because it's always on the other side of the road. They're dangerous, they're all idiots. I've seen 17-year-old lads, 18-year-old lads, I don't know even what the age is to drive a tractor, 17 I think. I've seen them on their phone, bobbing down the road on their phone in the mornings, or flat out holding their phone texting. I've seen that. So do I now turn around and call all farmers idiots, or idiots for going on the other side of the road? I have no chance against one of those trailers or tyres that are on my side of the road. No chance. If I catch one of them, I'm dead. But does that mean farmers are idiots? I said to him. No, well, he says, we've got to pull this and we've got to do that. I said, I know you have, but you don't have to be on the other side of the road. Well, you don't know what it's like. I said, no, you're right, mate. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like pulling a trailer of that size, a load of that size. I don't know what it's like to drive a tractor. Never driven one. And then I said to him, but have you ever ridden a motorbike on the road? So how can you comment? Because he hadn't, by the way. So how can you comment then? How can you comment on motorbikes and say they're all idiots? And I said to him, passing my motorbike test was way harder than passing the car test. Car test was easy. I said the amount of things that I have to be aware of on the road as a biker, which I don't have to be aware of in a car. Side winds, cross winds, gaps in hedges, white lines when they're wet, grids, metal grids, all sorts, loads of things. I said, riding a bike makes me a better car driver. Oh, that's nonsense, he said. I said, it's ridiculous. I said, I don't go around saying farmers are idiots just because they have to pull trailers and loads that are wider than the one side of the road. I have to be mindful of that as a biker. Just like a farmer has to be mindful, or a car driver has to be mindful of a biker. He was not having any of it. Absolute idiot. You just don't like farmers, he said. I said, how can you? I said, mate, I went to the Cotswolds last year to camp next to Clarkson's farm, just so I could go there, because what he's doing for farming and putting farming on the map, I know not all farmers agree with him. I said, but it's brilliant. I love watching it. It's great. We should all buy direct from farmers and cut the supermarkets out. There should be just farmers markets where we go for our veg and our fruit and our meat. Don't talk to me about not liking farmers. I said, it's not about that, is it? I said, you're hellish narrow-minded, saying, he said, oh, the statistics for deaths are the highest. No shit. That's because if we come off, even just a little slide can end up being, a death. It depends what we hit. There's nothing around us. We haven't got a cage. We haven't got anything to stop us hitting anything, sliding into anything. So of course the stats are more. There's more deaths. It's just a stupid comment. So you tell me what's more dangerous: a bike riding down the road, right, or a tractor and its tyres of its trailer over the road. Don't tell me they don't go over the road, because they do. We all do. But anyway, tractors are higher up, so I'm assuming they can see more, which would probably mean they can see if anything's coming. If it is, they can get back on to the side of the road. Maybe they don't want to be too near the path because of pedestrians, which is fine. But yeah, this guy, bikers it's the most deadliest form of transport. Fucking hell. But he was not having it. So there we go, there's my rant. But don't talk to me about bikes being dangerous when you're pulling them trailers and everything else, which you've got to do. I totally get it. But I don't go labelling farmers as dangerous just because of that. Idiot. Fucking idiot. Anyway, that's my rant over. It's a Tuesday. Maybe I can do one every Tuesday. I feel like having a rant sometimes. There we go, guys. Cheers for watching the videos lately. I'm on my way home, back to the garage. So I'll see you soon.